our topic is on sanitation. We want to find out if sanitation is the use of the government or on citizens. From where I sit, I think it's from myself, yourself, and the government. However, I think government should take 40%, while myself and yourself will take 60%. Because if the government goes on to kind of like provide the beans, enforce all the laws, I think in myself and yourself, we still drink a sachet of water and put it here. Trust me, it will be signed 360. So from where I sit, I think it's myself and yourself.
Well, of course, I agree with you. But like we said, it's mostly our responsibility. And the problem here in Ghana is that they depend on the government for everything more than sanitation even. Because it's easier to take a sachet of water, the rubber, and put it in the dustbin. But then we are lazy. We are lazy. And we expect the government to do everything. I mean, you don't expect the government to come and sweep your compound for you. So you do your part. Everybody has a part to play. So you do your part, you let the government do their part, and everything will happen smoothly. The government can make laws that do this, do this, do this. But if you don't do it, it's not going to work.
I think I agree with both of you. But then again, you said the government should make laws. Now my question is, if the laws are made and there are no sanctions attached to the laws, who would then follow the laws? Because when you take a place like Dubai, you can't go to Dubai, drink a sachet of water and drop it on the floor. You can't do that. You can't even spit anyhow because you know that you'll be sanctioned for it. So in as much as, yes, we expect the government to do 40% and then we the human beings will do 60%, there are some people, regardless of how human they are, they just refuse to learn. You tell him, drink, put it in the bin. They will drink, they will drop it. And then you just go. Nothing is done to him. He knows that, okay, in my country, they make laws. Well, whatever, we don't respect the laws. But if there are sanctions, if let's say you drink water, you drop it, and someone sees you and then they charge you a huge amount of money, the next time would you really drink the water and then put it on the floor? No, you would definitely put it in the bin. So regardless of the government bringing laws and then human beings taking 60%, I think the laws should have sanctions and the sanctions should work. So this goes all the way to the top, our leaders. We don't have leaders that are really visionary, leaders that are really ready to like invest their time, their money into the people that they claim they are coming to serve. All they want to do is sit at the top there and spend the money. They don't have the time for us. So in as much as the laws should be made, there should be sanctions and the sanctions should work. Like if they have to cane some people just so they don't drop stuff on the floor, they should do it. Like that's my point.
I really agree with you because my mom was telling me like way back, Rollins, the whole coup d'etat thing, like even if you drop something, like they catch you and they cane you like some 49 lashes that you won't do it again. So like it's true what you're saying because we feel like, oh, as people, even when we do it, there's nobody standing somewhere to go and even correct us. So yeah. And then also like sometimes you're watching the news and then like market women, they are crying that the place is choked, it's flooded. But then it's your area that is flooded. You are waiting for government to come and where you are the same people that will come and pass, put a rubber there or something. So I feel like, yeah, it's both ways. Government and then the people. We need like strict laws, like if for the country to be clean. Because I don't think Dubai, when you put water rubber, you will pay $10,000. Yes, exactly. You will go to prison for dropping a toffee rubber. So like I feel like when we enforce very strict laws, like once even your own neighbor sees you dropping it, the person has a right to lash you. You know, that's the thing. I feel like it will work that way because the country is too beautiful for it to be like just dirty. But Charlie.
So I think. It really has to do with like socialization and culture. You know, the most part of sanitation has to do with the citizens. I feel like it's 70-30, 70 for the citizens and 30 for the government. Because you see, if you should grow up in a home where sanitation is like very strict over there, if you drop something, you be caned or like you not be given food, you not be given money and stuff. I mean, it goes a long way out of the home. When you go into your society, like you find it's very hard to letter about. For example, primary schools. If you go, there's a compound prefect, even secondary schools and stuff. There's a compound prefect. There are people checking, so it's hard for you to even drop something, letter about. But you see, I feel like for like a very long time ago, decades ago, years ago, whatever. We haven't been so concerned about sanitation, cleanliness, unlike our culture, whereby the Ebusapeni and those people try and are just like traditions. Okay, for example, for now, we have to do this. We have to, they are very strict about those things. But when it has to do with sanitation, we are mostly thinking about the government because there's Zoom Lion, there's blah, 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 etc. But that shouldn't be the case. Just like she said with Dubai, it's just like that in Singapore. If you drop a gum, you be whipped or you pay. I heard if you get to the airport, it's over there. If you know you can't maintain sanity or whatever, like you can't keep the environment clean, get back to your flight and go back to wherever you are. And it's very strict over there, you see. And then the government only has to put out budgets, institutions, what's it called? Like the people that do the they renew whatever plastics and whatever, trying to make recycling. That's the thing. At the end of the day, our election helped them to make a lot of money.
But I agree with you totally. But check this out. You were making a point where you were like, if people like way back, if we were brought up like in your home, like all of us sitting here, you can't tell me not even one of us has not dropped like a pure taraba or something. But then in your house, 8 of us, they will beat you, but you still go outside and do it. So if you base it on the whole family, like how you were brought up things, because I'm sure you've fallen short somewhere. That one day.
Okay.
I just want to agree with what Josh said. It's basically socialization. If in your house you've been taught that do not drop litter around, do not keep your environment dirty.
Have you dropped something on the floor before?
Not intentionally. Because in my mind, yes, I'm saying it. Because I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. If you've been socialized, even the sanctions and the laws is a form of socialization. Don't do it or else. So in everyone's mind, if you've been enforcing these laws, you are socializing everybody to follow these laws. So it teaches them who then teach their kids. So it's more like 70% us. Because if you haven't taught me that I should keep my room clean, when I go out, I don't keep anywhere else clean. Because I can say even if you look at most people's, like where they come from, you see the house that someone comes from, and then you see how they keep themselves clean. Unless maybe outside the house, you look at the school they went to. Maybe the school they went to, the house they are clean, but then the school they are like, in the house those rules were there. In the school you were free, so therefore you could do whatever you like, and then it changes you a bit. So it's like a socialization thing.
You know, most of our houses are clean, most of our schools are clean because we have those laws, we have our parents checking us out. But then why is it that you find gutters dirty, you get? So we know that in our houses, because you won't sit down for your house to be very dirty, except I don't know what is wrong with you. But
There are people like that.
your schools are clean.
There are people like that.
The people who don't mind sitting in dirt.
No, then
Even
like
in
that's
houses,
1% of the population. Because in your
No,
house,
it's not 1%. It's the majority.
Are you sure?
Because if you've been taught.
So why did you drop yours unintentionally?
No. That's why I'm saying that. If you've been taught that do not drop, and if you do drop, pick it up. Your mindset when you even drop it, and you don't realize it. If someone says it,
Reggie, let me catch you. Haven't you seen a clean house by a dirty room before?
That's what I'm saying.
A clean house by a dirty
That's why I
room.
was even saying that it's socialization, because if you've taught your kid to clean, and they've gone somewhere, and then that
No,
place,
I mean a clean home,
Yes.
but a dirty room.
that's what I'm saying. I have. And
You
I'm
have.
saying that
It's possible.
it's possible.
Your kid is still not
because
listening to the fact that
I am not because I won't drop it because you are here. You spank me. But I go to my room, I put my shoes here,
Exactly.
my socks
That's
here.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
You
saying.
understand?
It's a socialization thing. Because the kid
has gone somewhere where there's freedom. Let's say maybe my house. Let me use an example. I have my kids in my house, and then I say, in the house, like your room is your sanctuary, but keep everywhere else clean. Because you've gone somewhere where no one enforces it. You see me as a dictator. That's why I'm doing it. There is laissez-faire. You can do whatever you want. So now that I have already given you the rule that your room is your sanctuary, do whatever you want. You've taken that from somewhere and brought it there. So then your room is dirty. Because it's like when you go to uni, and then there are a lot of people who have come from SHSs that demanded that lay your bed when you leave. You see at level 100, most people will always lay their bed when they leave. But then after a while, but after a while, if someone comes and is like, why are you still laying your bed? Are you in level 100? Like, are you in SS? Like this, we stopped that thing. And it wasn't done constantly. You didn't learn it, like you didn't appreciate it. It was done by force. Surely you are liable. It's
I have a point.
Sorry, I beg you. Let me just land. I'm flying. Let me land. This is. Sorry.
He's already in the air.
Hold on. Like, this is a very interesting scenario. You know, I was talking about tradition, fear, and they were very strict about those things. When I was in JHS, during the long vacations, my cousins and I, my siblings, we used to go to a prayer camp called Edunfa in the central region with my grandma to pray and stuff. And what happens there is that, the place is very, 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 very clean. And what happens is that you go to church, there's a time that everyone meets and pray and stuff. They tell you that if you litter the place, an angel will appear and ship you in your, yes, they'll give you proper lashing. And people actually had dreams where they had litter, a part of the, the place. Hold on. A part of the place, and the angel had to bring it back, had to warn them and stuff. It's a spiritual ground. So they tell them, God doesn't like that. You have to keep the place clean. So you realize that everyone is trying to maintain a very clean environment. And when you look at them, I'm not trying to be judgmental, but when you look at them, it's obvious that when they get out of the place, they are not like that. But the good news about it is that people stay there for long, a month, weeks. And it goes with them for a while. And when they go there, this is what I'm trying to bring the socialization in. They've been socialized in a very special way. So when they go out there, they go to their homes. Oh, so. Cleanliness is a beautiful thing. Everyone should appreciate it. So I'm trying to say that it goes a long way with them. That's socialization for you. So it's not being strict. Oh, the whole house is clean, but your room is dirty, so I'm going to whip you. It's not like that. It's communication. You use malaria, for example, cholera. You sit with your kids, TV, look at all this. When you keep the place, this was going to happen. But you don't put canes and whip them. You understand? So the socialization.
I have a point. See, I feel that you say that you're all saying that it's 30% the government and then 70% the citizen. Okay. See, I agree with all what you guys are saying here, but then, from the examples you said that you have people who went to strict SHSs and then they come to uni and come in later. See, the whole thing is our mindset. You would see somebody in uni littering and then you ask them yo, why are you doing? They'll tell you that why did they pay the cleaners? Or you see somebody littering in the car and go yo, why are you doing this? Say, Zoom Lion is there. I've used money to pay, government money to pay. Yes, so I'm saying it's all our mindset.
Especially in the university.
It's mindset. If we can get, and then sometimes you can change somebody's mindset by communicating with them like that. I don't think Singapore and all those other countries were able to stand firmly and get their countries to be clean if they were just doing communication. Because the government has been doing so much communication, has been talking to people, and then some of us speak to our peers. Even if you're in a bus and then you talk to somebody who litters outside, everybody will be looking at you yo, where are you from? Are you from a different planet?
But then
so I feel that we should, though the government has, they're doing the talking, we should implement what the others are doing, lashing. But you're saying it shouldn't be so. They should be lashing, or they should do something that would sting your pride. For example, you see somebody littering. Somebody will be in suits, dressed up polished, wearing Louboutins or something, and then will drop
yogurt rubber.
Will drop a yogurt rubber or polythene rubber. There. If you see them, you see. I've actually seen. I was in a bus and then I saw somebody dropping sachet rubber in the gutter, not even on the floor, in the gutter.
He was dressed nicely too.
If somebody stops them and then asks them to sweep for 2 hours in the suit, it will hurt their pride. Nobody will want to go through that torture.
You can't shame the shameless.
You can.
Pardon? No, I'm saying so then they should have people who enforce.
Yes. My issue is, you know the kind of country we come from, corruption. I'll pay my way out. Yes, trust me, I'll pay my way out. I drop yogurt rubber on the floor. hey, boss, Charlie, I will make you soup. Oh, Charlie, the bag 10 Ghana, 100 cedis. I'm gone. Well, it's still there. So let me learn. So then we can't focus on just mindset of re-dropping it, but mindset of people who actually will be enforcing it.
So both.
Both ways.
So then
It's still, everything is still socialization. We've all said the same thing. Like, in the end, you make the person realize that what they are doing.
I don't believe in the fact that everything is on socialization.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's all not about how
It goes with formal education. Trust me.
Even making the sanctions is a form of socialization. Making the sanctions is a form of socialization. The punishment, setting the punishment is a form of socialization. Teaching from childhood that don't litter. If you litter, this is what happens. Putting it on like in your country, when you come and then you put it on a billboard there, if you litter, leave. It's a form of socialization. You're making people see that, one, don't create a filth in this area. Two, if you do that, we won't take bribes, we won't listen to your excuses. We will punish you. We will punish you so that people see that we are punishing you. So that you feel, as she said, the embarrassment. When you feel the embarrassment, it's going into your mind that, oh God, I'm wearing a suit, but someone will make me sweep. So let me not do this. Let me just...
I understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But then, all I'm saying, you cannot put percentage on, like, what everyone should do. Like you're saying that someone's saying 70-30, somebody's saying 60-40. I feel like it should be a combined force. Everyone should work at it to help the country be clean. But I realize that everyone is, like, basing their whole talk on people that are exposed to socialization, like they're exposed to education, they're exposed to the lifestyle, whereby you grew up in a house whereby was what? A lot. Listen, I understand, man. Like, you guys are basing it on it. Like, people that go to school, like primary school, you later they punish you, SS, you have compound prefects. You're at a church, they tell you about cleanliness to godliness. What about people that were born in it? People that they didn't have the opportunity to go to school or whatever, or have this exposure all of you are talking about. What are people that they grew up in the slums? People that that's not normal. Like, they gave birth to me here, and then like the dustbin being right here is normal. Like, that is play. That's what I can use to play. That's my playground. So it doesn't. More of a people fall sick, but then people do that. So it's not anything serious. What about them? What about them? Like, they grew up, they play with, like, my friends. Fine.
Living in debt.
No, the people I play with live in debt. The people I look up to stay in debt. The people that whole area is debt. For example. I don't want to mention somebody's hometown. Yeah, so like that is it. So I try to say that because I didn't get exposed to it, then I'm dirty.
No, yes, it's sort of like because you didn't get exposed.
I know I'm dirty, but then like I didn't get the opportunity to be.
What's this? So the person grew up in a slum, whatnot. So this is why we are talking about enforcing laws. So when we enforce these laws, we are going to the slum. We are going to like do this total mashup cleanup. And so we are going to, the same people that are going to enforce the laws in the streets, we are putting some in the slum. So we are going to be like, okay, you people, the fact that you are like living here, and do you know they even break those things? In my area, there's this place called, this thing, Lashibi Klagon there. Like, people have built wooden houses, like, everywhere. And do you know the government breaks them? So it's not about living in a slum, because it's not even right.
That's fine. They are making, like, enforcement about it. We all have televisions in the house. We see all the cholera adverts and everything. Still. All I'm saying, the people that we've been doing this for a long time. It's been years. There's campaigns about it, clean campaigns about it. But then there are people that this message still doesn't get to them. Like you're saying the law enforcement and everything. When have you seen them enter all this slums and be like, okay, fine, all of you that have littered, you're going to carry all of you. I'm going to put you guys in. It doesn't get to every slum. It doesn't get to
That thing was still around. You have all these problems.
Hold on, listen. Let's see. It's very institutional in the sense that town council used to be there. It used to be very strict. Because hold on. Because hold on. The institutions are very weak in the sense that over here, the health sector, they like to be very, I don't know, I'm not trying to blame them, but that's how I see it. They like to be very straight. Okay, malaria, cholera, death, blah, blah, blah. But you see, they have to look at the other side. Over here, when plenty of the people that die, people tend to blame it on spiritual, blah, blah, blah. But if you should find out, most of them die because of what we are talking about. And call it, you know, so I think what should be done is that they have to let them know that, see, the reasons why most people are dying is because of your debt. Your ignorance.
You guys, you remember when Ebola came? Even the dirtiest people, they were like, they didn't even want to touch people. So listen. So like, let's say for instance, the whole staff of, listen, that's what I'm saying. Listen, that's what I'm saying. That for instance, Kolebu, the whole staff of Kolebu goes to these slums and then they are like, see, when you are dirty, you will die of this disease. You scare them. You think they'll be dirty. Nobody wants to die. Even though they are living in debt, they won't die.
One thing we are forgetting is that
This is socializing.
to litter is easier than to be clean.
I'm telling you.
It's very easy. It's no, so haven't you seen people that
Everybody would die.
they break people break laws in school? You do something. You know that if you do this thing, they will lash you.
But you
still do it. They punish you, son.
But it's not everybody that used
Yeah.
just few people.
That is why no matter the harshness of the law that you may do, there's a possibility that there are people who will still do it. Maybe not intentionally, but habit.
But it will stop, like by a big gap.
And what of positive reinforcement?
That's what I'm saying, that if you're 100 people in the country and 99 people have stopped littering and that's one person, who will just kill you because... No, like what you are trying to tell me is that there's one person that keeps breaking the law. Like we are 100 people in the country, you are telling me that, okay, there's this one person at school that's always breaking the law. But then, let's say 99 people in this country are clean. You think, are you telling me that in Dubai, somebody's room inside is not dirty, or Singapore or something? Do you know, even America has slums? What are you telling me? Every country has slums. But then, majority of them are clean. So even if they will not stop, if the whole Ghana will be clean and certain slums, we like it better than the way the whole country is dirty.
See, there was one time in the past, listen.
Because we want to be like them. That's what we are always doing.
Candy is trying to make a point.
Growing up, there was my grandma. I stayed with my grandma. She used to say those times they couldn't say town council, so they used to say tankase. Yes, tankase is and see then that's they weren't even really educated like we are, and like there was not much litter then because they go like tankase is coming to the house to check like then even if there were no washrooms, nobody's going to go to the gutter to go and ease themselves or anything. But this time that, like, we see ourselves, we claim we're civilized, and then we are in the... It's even worse because there are not people who...
We claim we are civilized.
Like, there are not people that are really, really enforcing those things. If we could and put fear in ourselves, like in the citizens, because then it was fear that was moving them to be clean. They were building washrooms even when they weren't. But right now, they won't even build it. They don't care.
But then let me take us away a little bit. Why do we have to reduce sanitation to just littering? Do you think when I build on a government road, it's still a sanitation issue?
Yeah, it is.
Ask yourself, why is it that every year we have to be going through this flooding issue? And it still happens. I don't think we can ever solve it until we change this whole idea of where we build. Trust me.
It's the corruption. I want to hide my mouth.
It's the corruption. It's the corruption.
No, because I know I'm not supposed to build on this government way. But then I'll go and build it because I want to build a house. I'll pay the person. No, not just the government. The person who is going to build it for you knows. He is there. He has gone through the education to know that, no, this place, let me not go there. Yes, those are the ones I'm even referring to. He knows that I shouldn't do it here.
What do you guys think that maybe aside sanctions and then town council and then what of recycling? Because we have a facility here in Ghana that it's at Accra. Yeah, I want to live on it. There's one that
But then you guys chill.
The thing is that with the recycling, I feel like it's more economical in a sense that it doesn't really take away the problem. It doesn't? It does, but I'm saying it doesn't really. Because at the end of the day, it's like the financial side of it. You know, I mean, it's
Finance is more.
the finance is more important to the government than tackling the problem.
Look,
You see,
if you are doing it that way, and like I said, positive reinforcement, you recycle your stuff. I mean, okay, you don't throw your stuff away, and maybe they need a lot of pure water sachets. You have them plenty, and then you give it to the government, and you get money. Positive.
To reward.
Yes, positive. And if it's for everyone, if everyone has that mindset, and that is what is happening, that you can make money off your waste. That is positive. No, it's not everything that you have to lash somebody. You have to punish. Fear.
And then reward. If you community like awards.
Growing up, I won't throw my bicycle something. I'll keep it because Alumi will come and I'll weigh and I'll get some CDs. You understand? So that can be. It is. I think it is. But then the issue is.
Hold on. I'm saying it is positive. I support it. But you see, I'm trying to look at it in the sense that how urgent they are about putting up recycling centers and everything. They should use that same energy in tackling sanitation issue in the sense that they have to be very strict with the sanitation laws that they have going on, and also like they have to make people pay.
Yes, punishment.
Yeah. So see, look, if I see that, I will get money if there is if I get
money.
You see, I'll be looking around for pure water, sachet, polythene bags. I'll pick them.
Yeah, what about rewards?
Put it together. That's what I'm saying. When
fine, it's money, but then like community awards, like fine, like we have this Ablikuma constituency, like we're doing this kind of award. Yeah, like okay, if this town is supposed to clean up, they get this. Like some
that is all part of the positive reinforcement.
There's something going on that it's a good recommendation for the whole country. My church, for example, what they are doing is that every Saturday, Church of Pentecost, so they have this vision 2021 or something. I don't know that. What I hope they cut that. Yeah. What they are doing is that they are trying to tackle this issue in the sense that every Saturday, our church, we are very many. So what they are doing is that they try to get everyone on the streets. They go to the very dirty places and they clean gutters and everything. So churches, religious groups should be doing that. Over here, Christianity is more than the other religions. So, it sends message out there to others.
If I'm in this town, I know that if I put my garbage here, Saturday come and clean. I put it there.
Every Saturday I come and clean.
We will clean. Then why don't you add public education, mass education to it? Once you are cleaning, you are involving the people in the community. Like you are making them understand.
Reinforcement. As you said, we if we are doing it for a good cause, reward. But then if there's someone with a mindset that there's someone who will come and clean my rubbish for me, so let me just drop it. And then you are caught. When you are caught and then you now become the one who cleans, when you are caught, and then we make it so that you are the one who comes to clean your own mess.
You won't do it again.
And so you have to announce it that if we clean and people do this.
Yeah, that's what you
but I'm saying that sometimes you be in your house and you hear con, they come around with brooms and they come to clean. They've not told me they come to clean. They come and clean, then you go. They don't tell me what the main initiative is about. But if you involve the people that this is a community so something. They select people to help us clean and everything.
Need all hands on deck. The individual, the government, everybody, because as all of you are saying, your church is coming to clean my area. I know that, this is something they do. You have not come to knock on my door that, this is what Church of Pentecost we are doing, so you people should come and join. You people you are cleaning on your own. You are there, you are just cleaning on your own. No. You get it? Exactly. So for sanitation to work, you need everybody's, for instance, this thing that they used to do on TV, I don't know, Ejako, when you drop, they show this movie, you drop.
It's only you that watch it.
And you get it. And most Ghanaians like to watch TV. If it's illiterate, most of us like to watch TV. So you air some things like this. When you drop it, he calls you and beats you, or you pay something, or when you don't, he will give you money or something. So
no, socialize their beauty. But then, do you know that this all media like expose like this, they air the TV adverts and stuff, and people say that's fun. Like I'm watching this advert, and then you start to sing the song with it, and they're like, jump in.
No, like subconsciously itself.
Consciously, it's entering your mind.
Probably tomorrow I'm walking by Makola, Ejako will catch me. Probably, oh, let me walk by Makola. What if they are airing it there and I go and drop it? I'll be the one in the show.
It's not even that.
It's adults that he used to do them, so you don't buy what I'm trying to say.
Yo, hold on.
Why in my area do I look like a kid? I'm not even talking about my area self. Listen, I'm saying that in the whole movie thing, it's saying that when he catch you throwing something out of church or something, he will make you get down, like pack the whole town rubbish or something. You are an adult, as you are walking, you'll be thinking that, even some of us, who knows this, like those things that they do on TV, that they will meet you and ask you questions. What's the baby for chicken? You can ask, when you see them, you run away, right? Because you don't want to go and be the one.
We are bashing the individuals too much.
Exactly. That's
Let's go
we
to the
need all hands
government.
on deck
See the government. Is it,
to make this work.
No. Our issue is we politicize every single thing in our country, including sanitation issue. Trust me. I think some 4 or 5 years ago, the NDC began this. Is it every 2 weeks you clean your community? I don't know.
Every 1 month.
Every new month.
They still do it.
We still do it. How serious is that? That is one. And then 2, now we have a sanitation ministry. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Yes, we have like a minister for sanitation. And from where I sit, the name I don't know, but then there's in the development. Yes. There's a minister for sanitation. But then yes, it is going on. However, I think they are doing next to nothing.
All of you are not aware of your surroundings.
You see, and we are here. Okay. Let me land.
Please let him land, okay?
So at least we are all saying socialization. Well, we all come from the homes where don't put this here, but then we've grown. Okay, fine, yes, but most of us, or 50% of us. But then at the end of the day, we are full adults, even educated, but we don't even know we have a sanitation ministry. So it goes beyond informal socialization. We need to add formal education. It goes hand in hand. That's what I feel. And then it's the duty of the government not only to provide beams, but then kind of like provide, I call it strict law enforcement. The laws are there, trust me. A week or 2 ago, someone was just caught because he was passing urine somewhere. In Accra. In Accra, it happened.
21st century.
Yes.
There was no bathroom.
Trust me. Sometimes yes. You see, please don't urinate here. And you walk from here to circle, you won't see a urinal. You understand? So what do I have to do? This is urgent. I have to just stand somewhere and then do it.
So government is supposed to build some at every bus stop. There's supposed to be like a urinal at every bus stop.
So let's bash the government. The government is not doing enough. The government,
that's what I'm saying, that we
from
need
where I
all hands on deck.
sit, the government is not doing enough with regards to sanitation. Trust me. Nothing. All they do is malaria is hide and attack that music. Yes, and we keep singing A to Z.
That's what I was saying. Do it for fun. That's what I was saying.
For me, yes, for me. But then at the end of the day, until we kind of like enforce strict laws, trust me,
But then, Ima, let me cut in it. Let me just cut in it. You see, if you take out the individual, let's not forget that the government is made up of individuals. So if you forget the individuals, then who is going to prepare those laws and sanctions that you want the government to do? Because let me even just make a personal example. My mom is a massive clean freak. It's frightening how she can be very clean. It's very frightening. No, like hers goes to a certain degree I don't enjoy. Like she can smell things that I can't smell. Like it's like that's past she'll see it. So like I've grown up. Serious. It's almost like that. Like the dust you don't see somewhere, your mom will see it. Your mom will see it, and it frightens you. And you've grown up in this kind of like environment where clean. Yeah. You go out, and then the first thing you see is somebody's filth. 2 things will happen. Is either you are so disgusted, or you are going to be disgusted.
But do anything about it at the end of the day.
No. You see. What I'm trying to say is that. What I'm trying to say is that. Let me land there. You'll be disgusted. But then as you are saying, there are 2 things will happen. You either help clean it, or you ignore it. And the ignoring is what most people seem to do, because it's, as you say, it's easier, it's safer.
That's what we all do.
It's easier and safer.
Not all.
If
You'll be offended. Will you help me? Never.
if you come in from an environment that it has been drummed into your mind, you've watched the adverts, you have someone who is drumming it into your mind unconsciously. When you go out and you see it, and your immediate reaction is disgust, and your immediate reaction that since I'm passing all this around this area, those who pass by a circle or the markets often, if you've come from an environment where constantly you've been clean, and then you have to pass through this filth every day, all the time, your main concern will be to do something about it.
To pass another route.
No. Like if there is no other route, but if there is no other route, yes.
How will you clean it?
Because if even passing another route is doing something about it, but if there is no other route, like if your office is right in front of the bin, yes. If the office is right in front of the bin and it's filthy and nobody is doing it, who will do it? You even be compelled to force them to do something about it. Yes. Because at the end of the day, you are seeing it. It disgusts you. It's there. You have to look at it. You have to see it.
Like they'll be like, so I trying to tell me that.
So and then,
I didn't know that was dirty. You're coming to tell me that it's just coming.
and then even if I recommend it,
You are also an individual. You're a citizen in the country. Have you been using a certain route that is so dirty every day and disgusts you so much that you have done something about it? Because all of us are trying to solve the problem.
that's why we are here.
Have you done
That's why we are here.
Wait.
That is why we are here. Yes, because at the end of the day, yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say is that.
I understand what you're saying. All of us are talking about sanitation. Nobody has clean shit.
And that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me just land. Let me just make the point. You see, as you are saying, if I see it, because I can't do anything about it individually. No, let me finish. Because I can't do anything about it individually. If I am that goal oriented, what will I want to do? I want to like form a group responsible for cleaning up to help me clean up, because I can't. Because at the end of the day, those who are the sanitation minister is somebody who has, like, they didn't just come randomly, like someone came, 8 of us. No, no, someone didn't come, step here and was like, I'm looking for sanitation minister. Chika, you are a sanitation minister now. They had to, like, all these people have backgrounds in doing these kind of things, like organizing cleanups and everything. They have these backgrounds. So if you are filling the government with people, like-minded people like this, that's even as to the individual forming the group. Then as you have formed the group, you are helping educate them. We go out. The one who has seen it, and you can get someone who finance, because it's like the adverts. It's like the adverts. Because it's like the adverts. It's like making the adverts. When you are, if you go out and then you are like, okay, I'm going to pay. We start small. I'm going to pay just this amount, so that we'll put little adverts there, so that we'll kind of start this like movement. The movement starts, then the movement gets popular. Even you don't even have to pay more. Some big person out there will be like, okay, this is a popular movement. I want to add these kind of people to my organization. Movement. That's how we go, movement. I want to add these people to my organization. Let me add them, and then let me help them. We are pushing it small. It's like an agenda thing. Because if you the individuals that are there, you are a sanitation minister, but you don't care about sanitation. You came from a Zongo place, it was filthy, and then you got the
let me guys, let me say
like
Vanessa.
but that is the way we are solving it, because I can't clean the whole of Circle by myself. I need people with me.
Let me say what he's saying. Wait.
No, like if I start, like I just want to say that if
No, the reason is because you guys are interacting too much and he's not ending. So I want him to finish.
And
Then whatever you are saying something very important. I want you to say it, but he wants to finish.
Land.
like I'm saying that if you also say that if I start and someone will see me, that's how the group is formed. At the end of the day, you are going to form them slowly but surely. You form them, and it will lead to it.
Can I?
Now, I was saying, with what we was talking about, say that who will finance it. This is how it all starts. This is how we all start to procrastinate. I don't have money. I don't have anybody to sponsor me. So maybe I have the thought, but it's in my head. Yeah. Why can't we start with what we have? Like, you have broom, you have collector, you have dustbin, you have rubber. We can all start. It doesn't always have to be finances, money.
Will you be able to conscientize every single person to bring? You think you can come to my home and like, bro, do you have a room? Let's go.
Oh no! If you start first,
we share the same, like mutual interest. Like, we want to clean this area. I won't come to another come and tell you that you bring broom. You also will be like, okay, we want to do this together, right? So, okay, I have this. Let's do this with this. I don't come and tell them that, okay, you want to join, so don't you have broom? Bring collector. Go and take this thing. Let's scrub this toilet. Let's do this. You yourself, because we have the same mutual interest to clean up this place. So you don't have to wait to come and say that, would I come and ask you to have broom? Why would I come and ask you to have broom?
So then the whole show.
Okay, so what she's saying, see the way like people do charity donations and things. You see, when you do a first, see the way like a lot of your friends are like, after you've done it, I want to join, I want to be part of your group. Exactly, when you pick a broom and I've started standing in second, they'll watch me sweep alone. You think? Like it will move, if not everybody, it will move certain people. People will start asking you questions. Ghanaians are inquisitive. Yeah, Ghanaians are inquisitive. They'll come and ask you, why are you doing this? Who sent you? Jubab. There was one time I did this donation thing and then we were doing it. Someone even thought it was the government that sent us to come and share food. Jubab. Yeah, people thought it was government has come to share food for the. So someone come and ask you, what's this? What initiative is this? Or join it. Now but if you come and now wait to come and form agenda, government, minister of what? You are wasting time and the country is becoming dirty by the second. Start with yourself. And I'm saying all hands on board. Start with yourself. You gather people. The government will notice. You start taking pictures, post it on Instagram. You think somebody will not see it and know the minister of what? Everything is part.
One district, one factory.
To buttress what he's saying, like, our government is always waiting set committee to look into this and do that and do this. There was this challenge that was going on Twitter, clean up challenge, and it's hit, and now almost everybody is doing it. And then
that hits more than the 10 years for
Let me land.
That 10 years challenge.
That's easier.
Or even the scope of
Let me land. But then it started something, and then people started working towards it. And then, like she's saying, all hands on deck. I picked the car last time. I was going, it's somebody who takes me home most often. So then we were going, and then he finished drinking his water, then he dropped in. Then I started, shame. Like, how can you do that? Like, who does that? Like, he was so embarrassed. He was so embarrassed. He reversed and went back to pick it. But we see people doing it, and then you look on and go like...
Because you don't know them. You don't know. Somebody can slap you. You don't know. You see.
Get out from the car.
What is the evidence that I slapped you?
But the Ghana police, they don't need evidence against you. Slap you, they'll catch you.
See, why is it that we have this community, where, I don't know how they put it, but then growing up where I lived, every Saturday we call ourselves. You realize that people come, some don't come. You can't get everyone to get on board. Yeah. Not because they are kind of like dirty people, or they just don't want to.
Because some people don't want to, will we stop?
No,
that's
perfect.
My problem.
So, we don't stop. But then we don't stop. But the issue is we don't know how to prioritize.
Okay.
So one, the challenge, 10 years challenge, scope at mana challenge, and then the other one, the cleaning challenge. Is it clean? Perfect. Which among these three, which one hit was a hit? Scope at mana. You understand? It's easier doing that than taking a picture of myself with a dirty place and then tomorrow. See, we the youth coming up, we fancy some stuff which I think are not important.
I wanted to ask.
Yes.
Ask me a question.
But then, Emmanuel,
Yes.
before you ask the question, I want to ask Emmanuel. The fact that fine, we like scope at man and all those things doesn't mean that the other people that they are doing because they don't support them, they should stop. No, that means that with the example you are giving, that means you're trying to do for people to see that you are doing. Yeah. That's why. But then you should start with the issues that me, I want to do this. I want to clean this up. Not because I'm cleaning up, so someone will come and like me. Someone will come and like me or be like, hey, she's doing this, like retweets. repost. No, not because you're doing it for yourself. So even if you are saying that everybody likes all those funny things, we will enjoy yourself, you enjoy it. But that doesn't mean that because of that you should slow down.
Oh, wait. Do you know that it is? You don't need any effort to post like your 10-year-old picture. You don't need an effort. With this kind of thing, it's effortry work. You understand?
And are
you
willing
understand?
to invest your time?
Yes.
Let me make a point.
It all comes together.
I think we are forgetting one thing.
What?
We are forgetting about Galamsey. Sanitation. People. No, hold on.
We add them.
Before, sorry, not to cut you off, but before you bring the galamsey thing, I wanted to ask Inessa a question. So Inessa was saying, you were asking Ima if those people that started the whole sanitation thing should stop because other people are not doing it. So I want to ask you, ever since Mahama came up with this first Saturday in a month kind of sanitation Saturday, have you ever done it before?
Oh yeah, my mom's shop.
Do you
here.
still do it?
I'm not at home.
Do you? No, it doesn't matter where you are.
I do it, but when
Why
I'm
did you
home,
stop?
I didn't stop. I'm not at home.
No, but
Wow,
it's
where
not
you are, you
necessarily-
won't clean
I've
it.
not heard them come to call us and I'll go. I'll
But
wear
it's
my
not
campo
necessarily
and
your
take
home. Like he was saying, you can start anywhere.
Yeah.
So that Saturday, what do
I
you
mean
do?
to have not
You don't
started.
do.
But I clean in front of my room, so my next door neighbor come and see you to start mobbing it since
You do
I'm
what?
going like that. I clean my room. As you came to sleep there, did I not sweep? And you were sleeping in there.
So about Galamsey, I feel like our natural resources, keeps depleting, in the sense that we like the government, the traditional rulers in those places. I feel like the war is going on, but they have been reluctant about it in the sense that people are still being corruptive, behind closed doors. Because you go to these places and you realize that the chiefs or the elders have been paid off.
That's collected good.
But joy news, whatever, go to them and they're like, oh, we arrested these guys, blah, blah, blah. We are doing this. I feel like the governments, they should be really, really real with this.
Please, can I make an example? For example, where I went to SS, Iwakwa State College, I don't know if any of you have heard it. The inside the school was where they were doing it. It's not like the police people were not enforcing the rules, but it was our headmaster that was using to buy Lamborghini and Bugatti. Money.
Points made. So,
But the police people used to come, like, we are going to prep, and then you see police guys all around. And a guy died as a result of this. He fell in one of the pits and he died. And it became a national issue. But these people, still, somebody was caught. But they didn't stop. Police people were coming to our school every evening to come and stop them. So, yeah.
Points made.
When you do something bad and you discourage it, you won't stop. But if you are doing something,
When you are doing something bad and they discourage it, like the Galamsey, you won't stop. But if you are doing something good and they discourage it, that one you stop. You see? People are not.
It's always a time. Recently, I saw that Otumfuo took away some chiefs of certain towns in the Ashanti region because they were being corrupt. Imagine if Akufo-Addo would do that to some of our ministers.
But he does it all the time.
He just reshuffle and
For the also some
Reshuffling
ministers
does
have
not
had.
mean you have sacked him from his post.
Oh, no, but
Otumfuo actually took them off their seats. He took them off
some people off.
The thing is,
But
when you lose your
how-
source
well,
of
how is it?
income and your source of feeding, your mind
Because
Do they really
even
lose
if you are
Don't
still,
lose
even
it.
if you are still in post there, maybe they switch you to another, like
doesn't
something
mean
that
you
gives
stop
you
the
lower
first
pay, for instance.
But it doesn't mean you
Still do,
You still do, but they've done it's like a first step. You've had like you are in a big position. You are getting a lot of money.
So if I'm
and I switch you, we switch you with someone who is lower.
I'm getting 25,000.
No.
Sorry, 2,500.
2,000.
I mean,
So
It's still
it will bother you.
enough
It will
money.
bother you because
It all boils down to what Candy is saying is the mindset.
Did you guys hear this thing? Akufo-Addo was like, by his second term, Ghana will be the neatest place in West Africa.
No. It's a target. It's a target.
We are in which first term?
It's a target.
His second year, I meant his second year, he was like, Ghana will be the neatest place in West Africa. Let's all laugh. Let's all laugh.
It's because they
People
are
are
saying that they
trying.
started. No. I think he's made some initiative, but then it depends on we the individuals too, because he's built. We didn't have all these rehab recycling centers. We didn't have these. I feel like my friend needs to be upset. We didn't have the recycling centers. I've seen 3 so far. At least he has made a step, but then it's up to us. Like I said, the mindset's changed.
So now it's something that's
If
very, very strict law enforcement.
If he was saying that, now was saying that Otumfuo made some withdrawals because of corruption. The reason why, like, I'm thinking the president can't make some withdrawal, he doesn't have ample evidence. And then even if he gets the evidence, people that will come and talk because they're all scared, like, to take a step.
That's possible.
No, because, for example, I think one of these ministers was, they were going back and forth with somebody. He was a minister and then he was withdrawn, and I've forgotten his name. Yes, some people, they know the truth that this person is not doing the right thing, but they are really backing him. If we all took a step, like change our mindset and then are thinking about our country and then all our surroundings and then decide to work towards making it clean, this place will be better. For example, don't take offense. Nessa was saying, Akufo-Addo. Nessa was saying that Akufo-Addo says he's going to make Ghana the West Africa cleanest in West Africa. She was like, let us laugh. A mindset. See, we don't even visualize the fact. No, listen. That's why I said don't take offense. That's why I said don't take offense. But see, if we all looked up and anticipated that we were going to work hand in hand and help him to achieve that goal, we would achieve it. But we are all laughing like, yo, let's laugh out loud. 2 years. Yes, but if we decided to change our minds and then decided to work, okay, we are going to support him to achieve that goal. Do you think we can make it? Singapore was really dirtier than we were. We are, I mean. But then look at Singapore now, because we are still dirty. So if somebody decided to set a goal and then the citizens all decided to work towards it. But we are not even supporting our president because of NDC MPs. I said we, I didn't say you, I said we.
Okay.
Because it's not just
to chip in what you're saying. You were saying Otumfuo has enough evidence to like really withdraw all the chiefs, but then don't you think he has created a certain environment where you don't have a choice than to be clean and to come clean about everything. So that way when one person is corrupt, that person easily comes out. Like you can easily sense that okay, this person is corrupt. Because he has created a certain fear into them that, yo, you can't be my sub-chief or my paramount chief and then you'll be spending money anyhow or buying or doing unnecessary things. If Akufo-Addo is able to create that environment, do you really think that... I didn't even know there was a sanitation minister.
I think he has. Because when he came, he had taken out... He took out... There was a time in his second year, they called it black something. They took up about 6 or 7 really prominent people in office, and then people politicized it that those people were NDC, but then there were substantial evidences
let's not be too political.
supporting what he's doing.
Talking about the Otumfuo thing.
Let's not.
The Otumfuo thing.
Let's not. I think children
I should stop touching.
Yeah, I just.
What if I forget?
No, man's getting furious. Right?
No. Let me land.
The camera is off. Relax. Yes, we are drifting away from the point. Or you people are just putting fear in people into different realms and different levels. I'm still, I'm still on the fact that, hitting on the point that positive reinforcement works. It will work, especially financial positive reinforcement. Look,
help us through spoken word.
Tell the world. You, all of us. If they say that, if they say that this, like, if this premises is dirty, and the owner of the building comes and says that, guys, could you help me pick this, that, and at the end of it, I'll give you 200 CDs each.
Hey, I'll do it.
Who all do it?
You like you will do.
Me, if you put with me, you won't do it. I will do it.
Take all the money. That's for everybody.
Look, it's true. It's true because fear really doesn't last.
Yeah.
Unless you want to continue putting fear in people for the rest of their lives.
You can even use the fear as positive reinforcement. If you don't do it, if he comes to tell us to do it and we don't do it, and he says whoever doesn't do it, if you report, I'll give you extra 400. That's also fear.
It has to be balanced. You can use negative reinforcement, fine, but not only negative reinforcement. Positives. If you later you'll be fine. If you don't litter and you put all your garbage in one place and you give it to us, we'll give you money. Be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be punished. I want to have money. I mean,
You stop school and be cleaning.
Sharp.
Exactly.
No, I know, but like right now, our mindset is not. Right now, we are still working on our mindset. So if someone were to do that, it will help us. And me like this, I don't know what happened for me to stop littering. I don't know what. Maybe. Because now, if I buy fan yoga or fan choco, I put in my... Yesterday, I was searching for what I'll wear. And I searched one of my jeans. I saw fan yoga wrapper
I mean, you
inside.
didn't wash your jeans or what?
I didn't. That's why I didn't wear it.
And then you still threw it away.
That one thing that will help us as citizens is if we should leave this MPP, NDC, I wasn't coming for you. If we leave this NDC, MPP thing out, like, we're really going to see improvement. Because now, if Akufo-Addo hits you, MPP, NDC, if he does this, MPP, NDC, I'm not in any political party, but he is the man of the land right now. And I feel he's doing stuff to
Top dog.
Okay, can you please
make this, let me land.
I want to ask you a question.
Let me land first. He's doing stuff to make the sanitation thing work out. Yeah. But then we're still trying to pull his legs.
We are not.
Those who are,
because today on air, I was
people.
listening to them. They were arguing a lot. Like this MPP and EC, they kept on lashing out at each other. I'm saying that like another
conversation on politics.
Yes, I'm saying another way that we can solve the problem we have right now is we don't make it MPP and EC or politics. We make it like individuals.
Politics is part, whether you like it or yes. But let me ask you a question. So you said he's really doing the most for like this whole thing. He said it. He built the rehab centers and everything. What? Hey, sorry. Oh Lord. He builds the whole recycle.
I don't know if he built it, but I've seen it in his
So what? You didn't have facts. You didn't have facts.
Okay, I've seen one.
You there, wait, I'm coming. After his government, after his government what did he do to involve the people? What has he done to involve with the citizens?
For example, he said Operation
Dana is what? He said that does it mean he came to, what did he do to me to come in? Because he said Ghana is going to be the cleanest country in West Africa. What did he do? No, but he's supposed to do something because as everybody is saying, you need something to push the people. So you don't just make statements.
Okay, but then
let's drift off this politics.
Let's drift off the politics side.
Mandem wants to say something.
Got bad facts here.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's Vanessa and this one.
We love Akufo-Addo. It's just. Oh no, she has finished. Candy has finished.
Has not finished.
You forgot it.
I can't say so.
Josh is talking.
This is not working. This is not working.
I even wanted to cut in to say that like we should take the politics out of it because yes, but at the end of the day, he is the big man. So he has a lot of things. He's the big man here, so he has a lot of things to do. So he has done his part. We've mentioned a lot of things here. All of those things come together. He can't do everything by himself. That's why he has a sanitation minister.
I said involvement.
Mm-hmm. But then at the end of the day, he has a lot of things to do. He has a sanitation minister there. So it comes down back to him. Sanitation minister.
Do you want to be involved to clean your own house?
Who I didn't even know.
Involvement, socialization,
knows.
agenda setting. We've mentioned a lot of things. All of this comes together.
I agree with you.
You do.
In conclusion.
Allow Mandem before he actually best.
So here's what I'm thinking. When it comes to sanitation, I think it really has to do with the youth more than the aged, in the sense that, of course, and also we are the people who have a lot of time compared to the aged, because for them all they have to do is instruct and they obey, even though it has to be hand in hand. And when it comes to sanitation, there shouldn't be like a division, literate among the illiterates, the political among the non-political, the rich among the poor. It's for all of us, because we have nowhere going. Just like the rivers we have. I hear it's polluting, and at the long run, it's going to affect every Ghanaian, even non-Ghanaians who are staying here. And this is the only place we have. If we destroy our environment, if we pollute everything, we'll end up struggling for visas, queuing up in Laboni, queuing up in whatever, moving pick to get a visa to the UK, whatever, run away from this country, and that's so out of it. No.
Deeper than that.
No. Hold on. The thing is that if we are reluctant about it, it can get very serious in the near future. In a sense that there are places where have been abandoned because some people destroyed the place, like Obuasi Dencha or whatever, Galamsey, Major Mahama, death. Now the whole town has been stereotyped in a sense that it's a dangerous place.
So our afforestation, they should leave it.
It's a dangerous place. So what I'm saying is that. So what I'm saying is that this woke generation, we should be very woke about sanitation. We should be very woke about sanitation in the sense that we have to be serious about it. We have to ask questions. We have to stand up. We have to stop being ignorant. We have to stop being selective. We have to speak up.
Speak up. To add up, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, to add up. Sure. To add up, you said it's basically on the youth. I think everybody, whether aged, youth, dying, whatever.
Dying?
Yeah,
Yo,
everybody.
some
I'm stressing on the everybody. Like, we shouldn't leave it to certain
Newborn.
generations.
Old babies.
Take your time.
We shouldn't leave
Take
it
your
to
time
just,
before coming out.
a certain aspect or a certain group of people. We should all get involved into it, and then it's going to, whether literate, illiterate, if we all put our hands into it and not leave it to one person to get it done, it would be.
I think my point still holds, government and us. But then the duty of the government is not only to provide the bins, the refuse dump, but then the government needs to empower us.
Yeah.
Whatever we say, the government needs to empower us in order to help us change our mindset.